Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Zastara and I'm an angelic communicator and clairvoyant. And I want to talk to you today about a very magical thing and often maybe even an unmistakable aspect of the twin flame journey. And that's an experience that the divine feminine has when she experiences a magnetic pull towards her twin flame. So for many divine feminines, this pull is something that is a very bodily sensation, almost like a magnet, almost like being attracted towards someone without actually knowing what's going on mentally. Often the mind in this journey is the last piece to catch up. It's a very physical, sensory experience. You can sense in your energy field when you're with your twin, or even when you're not with them. So that's when it gets really interesting, that there's an instinctual pull, almost like gravity, taking you towards them. And it can be a very intense experience, particularly when you begin to wonder why, or you follow that gravity pull to work to the destination and you meet your twin. That is very weird. This can be instinctual, it can be immediate, and it's often so strong it feels like the universe is pulling you towards them. So you might even know the moment your twin enters your space, whether it's a shop or a party or a festival, or usually where you're crossing paths with them, you might feel it before you see them. It's very common to feel it on your skin. If you just to have this sensation on your skin or on your energy field, and to know instinctively where your twin is. If you're finding this happening to you, you might have also found that you have a pull. So you might be somewhere like a party that's crowded or somewhere, and you just have this pull, like, I've got to go over there. I've got to have this impulse to go outside, to go in the garden, to go here, or go to this shop or that shop. And you follow the pull and you end up standing right in front of your twin flame. And that can be one of the weirdest experiences ever. This is what I would call a magnetic attraction. It's a connection that is energetic, that's spiritual, and that is soul-based. It's not your mind controlling this. It's not your mind saying, oh, I need to go to that shop because I need to bump into the twin. It's not that at all. It's like you just follow the energy, you follow the flow, and then you meet your twin. So it is the energy of the twin flame dynamic where they are magnetizing towards one another. And that goes beyond time and space. It is an otherworldly experience, and you are drawn into alignment, into union with your twin, and you just feel it. Where this becomes confusing is when your twin then rejects you because they aren't having the same experience. But we can talk about that in another video. So I wanted to say there's another thing that can happen here. You can feel an experience just before you meet your twin or when they come into your space of intense lightness in your field, like you're being lifted into the 5D energy. It can feel a bit like meditation when you go into this higher space, upliftment, and it can feel, yeah, like something has stood still in time because we begin to play with the dimensions here of moving from the 3D through 4D, which is time, into the 5D. And so before you meet them, if you're in the same area, just notice if you get this very light feeling. And the energy can feel expansive, joyful, and almost like gravity itself has left. And this is when it gets a bit like unnerving because often then you'll get physical experiences of tingling and shaking, and you'll begin to try and hold yourself in your body. So just letting yourself know when this happens that it's your collective field is actually syncing. It's coming into synchronicity. It's, molding and dancing with one another, and it's helping to raise the frequency in both of you and to create a sacred space that both of you can work in. Now, it's really important if you're a divine feminine to try and honor these feelings, try and honor this experience, and not to deny it, not to discredit it, or even, when you tell somebody and they go, oh, don't be silly, or I had that feeling with my XYZ, it's something else going on here. So honor this experience. Try not to get too attached to it because there can often be an expectation like, oh, the universe is telling me to go over there and I'm going, and then I meet them and then they reject me, then they ignore me, then they tell me to go away, then they say they're not interested in me. Maybe in this experience, the pull, that real magnetic pull, is a guide that's showing you the attraction, it's showing you the truth of the situation, but you don't have to have any guarantee that there will be an experience from your twin or an acknowledgement from your twin, because this is alignment with your higher self. It's an alignment with you. It is aligning them too, but they might be in a different place. And they probably are in a different place because what they have to do is work their way up to your frequency, and you need to ground down into their space. So it's a little bit of an interesting dance. But this teaches you, if you have no expectation on the outcome and you can sit with it in peace, it's actually showing you your deeper awareness, your gift, your ability to sense and feel energy and to know what is truth, to know what is alignment with your higher self as well. And when you step into this energy consciously, you can learn to navigate this twin flame connection with clarity and with presence and with love, like love for yourself as well as your twin. Because if you feel a magnetic pull and this lightness, you know that your twin is near. You're having confirmation that that person is your twin and they're having an effect on your energy field. You're also being shown that there is a sacred dance going on here, one that you've probably been shown in dreams, but the sacred dance that you're wanting to do, perhaps in the physical realm with your twin may not be ready yet, but you are beginning the steps of that sacred dance, and it's allowing you to move towards awakening and growth and hopefully eventual union, depending on what you've decided with your twin as soul growth in this lifetime. Trust yourself. Trust that magnetism, that magnetic pull, because you're also learning something here about attraction, about manifestation, the law of attraction, that we can magnetize and amplify. I was going to say magnify and magnetize and amplify something into our field with divine feminine presence, and it will come right to us. And part of this twin flame journey is learning how to work with these laws and have mastery over these laws without letting them rule you or confuse you. So until next time, stay grounded, aligned, and trust that sacred pull that is really guiding your heart. And if you want to work with me and do workshops on this, or you can come and do a twin flame reading with me. I love all my divine feminines that I work with and my sacred masculines. And I wish you all a very deep, heartfelt love on this journey with the twin flames.